First thing I'm going to do is chop some dates. I need 1 cup of chopped dates. The recipe I'm using I got from my mother-in-law. I am going to do a little bit of a substitution for this. And that's because I have some date sugar here and I want to try that out by using maybe half date sugar and half brown sugar. Got my 1 cup of dates chopped and 1 out for me to eat. And I'm just going to add that to a pot here. Going to add 1 tablespoon of date sugar. And half a cup of water. And I'm just going to cook that on a low to medium heat until it makes the filling. For the crumb mixture, I'm starting off with 1 cup of flour and half a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to add 1 cup of margarine. There we go. Now cut that in. To this mixture, you can add 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to do half a cup of brown sugar and half a cup of date sugar. And I've got my date sugar here. Oops, a little scoop in there. It's kind of lumpy. I'm trying to break up the lumps a bit. Just break up some of these bigger lumps. It's a much finer sugar than the brown sugar, so I'm going to mix that in. So far I have 1 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 cup of margarine, and then or butter, or whatever you prefer. And I've added 1 cup of sugar. Usually use brown sugar. Today I'm using half a cup brown and half a cup date sugar. And then the last ingredient for this is my oats. So I'm going to add 2 cups of oats. And I'm just going to mix this all up. Well, this is pretty mixed up. So I'm going to put half of this in the bottom of my pan. Of course, you don't need to grease the pan because you've got lots of margarine or butter in the base. You just press that in. I'm just waiting for the filling to cool a little bit. I'm going to preheat the oven at 350 and then just wait for the filling to cool. Well, the filling has cooled a little bit, so I'm going to put this on the bottom there. Oops. And then you try and spread it the best you can. And spread the date mixture out. And so the last part is just to put the rest of the crumb mixture on top. Try and pat it down a little bit. And when the oven is preheated, which it just clicked off, I'll put it in the oven for around 35 minutes, but I will check it after 30. Got my little timer here. We'll do 30 minutes. There we go. I decided to check them after 25 minutes, and I'm glad I did, because they're nice and golden brown already. So I took them out of the oven. I'm just waiting for them to cool now. Let's see if I can get this out in one piece. Maybe not. Trying to hold the camera because I just packed my tripod already in the car. There we go. Okay, so there's the date square. Nice golden brown. Whoops. Now for a bite. One of my favorite things. My kids never liked them, so when I baked them, I got them all. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try this recipe. And check out my other recipes. You have a great day now.